G'day guys and gals, so Estelle's up next. Now Estelle's pretty tricky. This does require a little bit of intimate timing, but I can't tell you guys whether or not we'll be using skill 2 first and foremost, but I can't actually tell you guys whether or not having mastery points or specialization points in these skills are going to help any. I really don't know. It's a defensive based skill, so it's kind of anyway, that's not important. My Estelle's E245. She pretty much two-shots most things here. She takes off over half the health, so I'd say about an E2 30-ish would probably be able to get you through this, but that's just hazarding it guesses. Potential 6 and 200% trust is what mine is. She obviously has no modules, so we're not going to worry about that. So sacrificial strike, as I said. And if this helps you out, guys, please do me a favor and hit that sub button. Love it if you did, and it helps me out a bunch. Also, I'm primarily on Twitch these days, so be sure to check me out over there at Tibs VT. So, we're going to deploy Rope this way. Rope's got skill 2, so that kind of sucks, but is what it is. And Estelle here facing up. So, as I said, the important thing to remember is that Estelle's skill is a defensive ability, so we just want to let her get hit. It's shitty, but we gotta do it. So, once we get this little influx of enemies, what I'm gonna do is just see if I can yeet some of them off, and then use Estelle's skill. Now, you may need to use it a bit sooner, you may need to use it a bit later. It's really up to you guys, as I said. Just that is the area which you use it. If your Estelle is lower level than mine, you may need to use it sooner. So once again, we need to let Estelle get hit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let this batch of enemies play itself out. So there's going to be no input from Rope here. These enemies here, they're going to have to get yanked into the pit, so we're just going to wait until 2 of them walk through. I'll probably wait until the first one starts hitting Estelle. So the first one's taking a swing, yank. And then I'm just going to let this go. Again, I'm just going to let this go. These enemies will start to look a bit meh, but we want to have Estelle's skill at the ready. So it is ready. That is great. I'm not going to use Rope skill. I'm not going to use Estelle's skill. I'm just going to leave it because obviously these lumberers are not great. So what I'm going to do is wait for them both to line up on Estelle and then hit Estelle's skill. And that will carry us all the way through. And now at this point in time, if you want to just yank things into the pit, it is what it is. But that is it. So it does require some timing. It will require a little bit of timing difference depending on how high or low your Estelle is. But other than that, those are the basic timings, guys. And just modify them a little bit depending on your own Estelle. Hope that helps.